Hello! I hope you haven't had too much turkey, mince pies, Christmas pudding, all that sort of stuff. Have you? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're feeling okay. Looking forward to the new year, 2021. And today's episode is centred around Christmas and New Year. And today, having been knocked out of all the cup competitions, we focus solely on the league. Hello, and since you were last with us, we've had a lot going on. Welcome to episode 5 of To Be a Legend. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games. Our first game against Gateshead in the Vanarama League North, and then against Farsley Celtic. Gateshead at home, Farsley Celtic away. And this is what's been happening since you were last with us. You were last with us for the Gillingham and Bradford Park Avenue games. A 4-1 loss against Gillingham, of course, in the FA Cup. And a 3-1 win against Bradford Bradford Park Avenue in the National League North. Since then, we've beat Basford 1-0 in the FA Trophy second round. And that was a really, really sluggish game. Mike Calverley scoring after 90 minutes to basically get us out of the quagmire with that one. And then we had a 2-1 win against Kidderminster in the National League, 3-0 win against Gloucester City in the National League, and then proceeded to lose 1-0 to Oxford City in the FA Trophy third round. So out of the Cups, we then proceeded to beat Alfreton Town 1-0 in the National League North, and Curzon Ashton 5-2 goals, as you'll see there, from Miller, Riley, Shenton and Cardwell. So that brings us to today's games. Transfer wise, absolutely nothing has been happening since you were last with us, and the reason for that is we are still under a transfer embargo because the ongoing possible takeover is still rumbling on. We did have a news item just recently, if I can find it again. Here we go. Takeover talks between Chorley and Supporters Trust are rumoured to be going well. According to teamtalk.com, the head of Supporters Trust, Ken Rowe, is delighted with the amount of progress which has been made over the past few days. Hopefully that is going to come to fruition very, very shortly. Otherwise, this is rumbling on. We can't bring any trials in, and so anybody that we spot on trial that could be half decent, we can't do anything with. We are stuck. So we've got a little bit of ground to make up once that does actually sort itself out, so to speak. What else has been happening? I don't think there's a lot else been happening right now. League wise, let's have a quick look at the league table. We are top, as you would expect from that dutiful run of good form. Played 15, 41 points. We are 9 points clear of York in second on 32 points. Hereford are third on 31 points with a game in hand. So if they were to win that game, they would have 34. We would be 7 points clear of them. And Kidderminster, who we beat, so that was a 6-pointer. They are down in fourth with 27 points, so well clear of them. And obviously we have a resounding goal difference as it currently stands, 27 goals goal difference, so 27 plus 27. Next will be York City on plus 18. So we are well and truly top of the pile in lots of ways. So I think it's high time that we went through to our first game of the episode in the Vanarama National League. Here is the team that we're putting out against Gateshead. Irwin stays in goal. Hines, Baines, Leather and Gumphy are our defence. And Walker, Collins in central midfield in front of them. Miller and Ogunby in attacking wide midfield. Riley and Cardwell complete the team up front. And on the bench today we have Taylor, Trotman, Calverley, Ball and O'Malley. We do not have... I might do a change there. Because we don't have any wide players there. So I'm going to put Andel Gibbons on the bench instead of Calverley. We do have a couple of people that are not happy because I have promised Shenton, Newby and Calverley that they will get playing time, and they're not getting playing time at the moment because we do have a fairly settled side realistically. So that is the team that we are putting through, having sorted that out now. Hang on a minute, I've just spotted one other problem, and that is going to be, we're going to put Andy Halls on for Trotman on the bench, sorry, because we don't have a central defender otherwise. And knowing my luck, we would have ended up in a situation where one of our central defenders would have been injured or something similar. Right, Pump Fists, come on lads, show me what you can do to keep our run going. Mediocre response for that. We are the home side again. Seem to have had a little bit of a run of home games just recently. Cardwell with the kickoff to Baines. Leather out to Miller, who looks for Riley. It's a little bit too long, a little bit too heavy. Maybe the rain and the slickness of the pitch, it run off. Still only 39 seconds gone. Cardwell with the ball, pushes it wide to Miller. Miller looking for Walker. Walker found. Out to Hines, who's come on the overlap. He's crossed the ball in, and Cardwell has got a goal inside a minute. Harry Cardwell, 12th goal of the season, and we are 1-up against Gateshead. Walker to Hines, and Hines, lovely ball. And Cardwell was never going to miss really from there, was he? Right, can we do the same with what we've done? Here we go. Let's just tinker with this for a second or two, because we need to get this one sorted out. Right, there's Chorley stats. Chorley formation, and then we're going to go Gateshead stats, Gateshead formation, there we go, and there we go. What are Hereford doing? Because if Hereford lose, they're drawing 0-0 at the minute. Mind you, it is only 4 minutes into the game. I have a deep suspicion. Oh no, it hasn't. I had a suspicion it had actually dropped back to... Okay. Walker with the corner in, and Riley heads it out. Well, I don't think it was headed out by the defender actually. Miller with a long shot from a long way out. We have actually done something with our corner instructions, but doesn't seem to be having much effect. Need to have a further tinker with it, I think. We have played a lot of games in quick succession around this Christmas New Year period, so and they're sending off here. He's already on a yellow card, and with 30 minutes gone, they are down to 10 men. So our advantage gets even better. Ogunby with the ball in and then back out again, but Ogunby picks up the loose ball. Walker with the shot, And the ball is obviously wet. The goalkeeper did all he could do was just shovel it out. York City are losing to Farsley, which is our next opponents, and quite handy because that does open the gap up even more as it currently stands. And the ball has gone out. We could do with another goal though, to be sure. Leather with the ball out of defence, but it's only gone as far as them. And we need to be careful that we don't let them back in here. Seem to have a knack of recent times of letting them get back in, and they have just before half time. Greg Ollie. Loitering on the edge of the box, and he's taken a few steps around the defender, and they've got that goal back. So a shout, I think, is demand more. Still haven't got used to those buttons yet. We will do. And whilst we can afford the odd draw, we don't really want to lose ground on York, who will almost certainly come back. Gymphy with the ball in, headed clear. Leather with the shot in, looking for Cardwell, and he's got a penalty. So I presume he must have been tripped on the way in. Cardwell's second if he gets this. Can he get it? And he has blasted that in the back of the net, and we're back in front right on half time. Second goal of the game from Cardwell. Well done. We will get the goal, the thing. This is what really annoys me. Is we don't actually get. Let me go back to the highlight just before that. We get the penalty. We don't really want to see the penalty again. That's headed out, back in. It's whatever's gone on here, because that looked as if he completely missed it and the goalkeeper got there. But the question is, did he trip, or was he tripped in the run up to that play? I'm not sure. But Cardwell did dispatch that quite well. So we go back live, and half time is here finally. And not really under any massive pressure, albeit they did get that goal, and I think it was a very speculative goal from them to get. But we just need to be careful. They are clearly dangerous if they're given the opportunity. I think the knack is not to give them the opportunity, and I know that sounds pretty profound in as much as it logically makes sense. Don't give them the opportunities, they can't do anything with it. But Collins with the corner in, all headed over the top. I'm not quite sure who got the header, but it was over the top. And we have the throw in. Gymphy to Cardwell. Go Gymphy. Back to Cardwell. Go Gymphy again. And he's had the shot blocked. Cardwell coming all the way back for this. And picks up the loose ball. He's inside to Collins. Collins a long ball out now looking for Miller, who's inside to Walker. Walker's got he's got mugged in midfield there, and Cook is on the attack, but he's been tackled by Collins. That's why we've got an ageing midfielder there. And that long ball from Miller out to Ogunby. Ogunby with the cross in. Oh, just over the top from Cardwell. I think it might have been Cardwell who had the header over from the corner earlier. Cardwell looking for his hat-trick, of course. Ball inside to Baines now. Baines has been booked. We might need to just tell him to be careful. And tackle coming in, but It's gone back out to Baines. Baines to Gumphy. Gumphy back to Collins. To Leather. Leather with the ball in. Headed out. Leather again. Leather on the overlap here. What's he doing? Collins with a shot. And that was teed up for him. I think it was Cardwell that headed it back. And Collins hit it on the volley. 3-1. Little bit of daylight now. It's the first ball in. Leather on the overlap. Pops the ball in. Cardwell heads it back on a plate for Collins. And wham. I think he might have been on the wrong foot. Changed feet very, very quickly. And he was successful in managing to do it. Baines, right, so we're just going to tell Baines to calm down. And York City have equalised now through Jake Cassidy after 61 minutes. Is it time for us to make some changes, I wonder? Riley not having the best of games. Maybe we'll bring the ball on for Riley. And Walker. Have some tired legs out there. That's for sure. Right. Walker would be the obvious choice. We're going to just make that one substitution at this time. And I think what we'll also do at this point is... No, we can't do it at the minute, can we? Because we've just done that. We should have done that first. Always do the shout first, Mark. Right, we should be able to do the shout now, I think. Yes. So, the shout will be... a little bit of praise. We can't praise the whole team though. Okay, not sure why. Let's just carry on for a minute. Here's the ball out. Long ball to Baines. Baines to Miller. Miller looking for Ogunby. It was miles off. And maybe Miller is the substitute to make. Well tackled by Leather. Collins back to Baines. Out to Ogunby. Ogunby now crosses the ball in. And it's headed back across. I'm not sure if it was headed back across by one of our players. But it's fallen for Collins. Collins to Gumphy. And he's found Ball. And Ball has got his 4th goal of the season. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I think we can now do that. We can't do a praise. Why can't we do shouts to the whole team? I'm not sure. I am unsure altogether as to why we can't do a whole team praise, but we are going to take Miller off now for Andel Gibbons. And swap these two over. Gibbons prefers to play on the right side. Lovely ball from Gumphy, and Ball was there to put that away. We're going to see it again just to see if he was offside. He's onside there, which is the point the ball was. Lovely curving ball. That was absolutely top draw from Gumphy. And we are making them pay for being a player down now. And ball in, but nobody there, and it was a bit wayward. Irwin then to Leather, who finds Andel Gibbons. Andel Gibbons inside to Gumphy. That's that long ball again. If he was looking for ball again, but Ogunby has it. Collins now out to Hines, who's come on the overlap. Hines with the ball in. He's put it behind everybody, but found Collins. Collins now back to Gymphy. Gymphy with the card and that Cardwell. That's Gymphy's second assist in a row. And I'll tell you what, those balls in are something to be mesmerised by. Look at this. So Collins back heel to Gymphy. Gymphy with the ball in and Cardwell. Maybe a touch offside, I'm not sure. I think we're going to see whether it's offside or not. Here is, he's onside when the ball is kicked. Good movement by Cardwell. And I think time to make our final change. Right, who's tired? Walker's tired. Baines is tired. So Baines for Halls is our last change, I think, because we have a player available to us. And Ogunby and Walker very, very tired. Hopefully they'll see out the match as we have another throw in on the far side here. Leather in to Ogunby. Ogunby to Leather. Back to Ogunby. And he's looking for Halls. Halls to Hines. Hines now. Not anybody in there, but Gymphy again. Ball underneath it this time. Ball was under the ball. And the goal. The shot goes over the top. The header goes over the top. Collins now. Back to Leather. Leather to Ogunby. Ogunby. Collins. Cardwell to Andel Gibbons. Gymphy. Gymphy back to Collins to Leather. Long ball in, didn't get anywhere. Collins to Hines. Hines now takes a shot, it's blocked. He comes back out to him for another attempt. They have a free kick just inside our area, and this could be the final action of the game. Speculative shot there. Not really anything on as far as they're concerned. Big long thump out of defence, but it's gone out to Ogunby, who's now on the left side, of course. Ogunby to Hines. Hines with the ball in, and Cardwell heads it out. And that really has got to be the last action. Yep. And a good win there. Good win. Well done, boys. And there we are. York City only managing a draw against Farsley, which means that that gap now well and truly is set at 11 points to York. Hereford, were they playing? Yeah, they were, and they lost, which means even with their game in hand, they are 10 points behind us. We have a 10-point lead over the rest of the pack and a goal difference of 31, boys and girls. And that puts us in an extremely, and I mean extremely, good position. Gateshead promotion bid takes a hit. Cardwell is on form, so we're going to pat him on the head. Well, don't pat them on the head now. We'll put our arms around them and just go, that was superb. Chorley smash Gateshead as run goes on. And Hereford's 5-game unbeaten away run ends. And we have about a week to run through to our next game, so it is any more to do. We go through to our second game of the episode. And so you come back, not to the team that we are going to play with, but to a news item. Takeover talks between Chorley and the Supporters Trust are rumoured to be close to collapse, with the group reportedly unhappy with the way talks are progressing. According to Sky Sports News, the head of Supporters Trust, Ken Rowe, had felt that it had not been offered a fair valuation of the club by the owners. The news will come as disappointment to many who had previously thought the takeover to be progressing well. That's on the 4th of January. Bit disappointing because obviously the ongoing transfer embargo is causing us humongous problems. But having said that, we did get a further news item if I can find it now. Shortly afterwards, here we go. So Chorley takeover talks continue. Takeover talks between Chorley and the Supporters Trust are rumoured to be going well. Contrary to what's just been said, goal at the head of Supporters Trust 10 Row is delighted with the amount of progress that has been made over the past few days. It will certainly be a welcome news for those who previously feared the takeover was on the verge of collapse. So maybe, just maybe, it may be back on again. Let's hope so. So with that, we are going to go through to the game itself that we're playing against Farsley and the team that we have selected. And here we are through to the team that we are playing against. Farsley, Irwin in goal, Hines, Baines, Leather and Gymphy in defence, Shenton and Collins in front of them, Ogunby and Newby are in attacking midfield, and then we have Riley and Cardwell up front. On the bench are Taylor, Halls, O'Malley, Miller and Ball are your team for the bench. And so let's submit that team. Go through to the match. And I want you to pick up where you left off last time, I think is the team talk. We are away this time, so we're in our blue strip. Cardwell with the kickoff to Shenton to Baines, Baines to Ogunby. Ogunby cuts inside and he's tackled. Farsley on the tack. Farsley did draw with York in the last game, so let's hope that's not a bad omen for us. They are down in 21st, I think it is, so really should be beating them. Ogunby with the long ball forward, looking for Cardwell, who has found the ball and he's put it away. 2 minutes gone, and Cardwell with his 15th goal of the season. 15 goals, and we have just about played 17 games, something like that, so he's nearly a goal a game as it stands. Bang. Somebody's taken a knock. I didn't quite see who that was because the highlight changed just at that moment, so we'll have a quick look in a moment if we don't already find out. That was lucky that they got underneath that, and we're going to get the highlight. It's Lewis Baines taken a knock, saying that he wants to come off, so we have Halls on the bench. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, Baines is injured, so going to replace him with Andy Halls. Let's hope Baines isn't unduly injured, because he is a rock at the back of our defence. Collins now forward to Cardwell. Cardwell tackled but manages to get back to get the ball. Collins to Gymphy. Gymphy flicks it inside to Collins. Newby on the ball now. Newby back to Gymphy. Gymphy flicks it on. Cardwell with a chance for the second. This time took just a wee bit too long to get the shot away, and when he did get the shot away, it was easy saved. Long ball forward. Halls in defence. Over the top now for Cardwell. Cardwell rounds the goalkeeper for his 16th goal of the season, second of the game, and Shenton with the assist, I think it is. Let's have a look here. Halls heads it out. Collins to Shenton. Shenton over the top, picks up Cardwell, and Cardwell just rounds the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. .12 points clear, and as you will see from that, Hereford actually have played their game in hand now, And as it currently stands, they must be losing, or at least drawing against Spennymoor. So as it currently stands, we are now 12 points clear of Hereford, which is good news. Halls heads that one clear. Ball back out to Richards on the far side there, but Ogunby manages to relieve him of it, but only as far as their defence again, and so they come the attack again. Ball inside, and Mooney, I think, put that well wide. I don't think he put it wide. He did put it well wide. We have throw-in. Hines to Ogunby. Ogunby back to Hines. Hines with the ball up the line, looking for Riley, but it's cut out by the defence, but only back as far as Hines. Hines now to Ogunby. Ogunby cuts it inside to Riley. Riley looking for somebody inside the area, but didn't follow through on the run. I think it was Shenton possibly. And so Farsley have an attack. It's cut out. And Ogunby coming back into defence to do it. Ball out to Riley, who's out on that far side. Cuts in, tackled. And they do actually get the ball away, but only as far as Newby. Newby back. Cardwell over the top. Cardwell with his hat-trick in his own hands or by his feet. Didn't quite make it. Newby passing it back to Guy, and it's Guy pass again. His pass in the last two games has just been something else. Really has. Collins underneath that, but only gets as far as their defence. Hall's there under that one. Ogunby inside to Collins. Collins to Cardwell. Cardwell to Newby. He has Gumphy on the overlap here. Gumphy, will he try and get another cross in? He does, and he gets the cross in. It's gone through. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Collins with the ball over the top now. Ogunby! It's disallowed. He must have been offside. Yeah, there he is. He's trailing back and he's offside now when the ball's hit. And had a yard or two on the others on this occasion. Gumphy to Cardwell. Cardwell didn't win the ball and they've not got any further. But Ogunby now cuts inside. He's having a shot this time. Well onside, but misses the target. Half an hour gone and it's all Chorley at the moment. That put the mockers on it? Possibly. Halls for Ogunby. Riley through to Cardwell on a hat-trick. Goalkeeper saves it. He's still got the ball. He's gone back out for it. Pushes it out to Hines. Hines tries to get the cross in and it's cut out. Well, that must have been fierce. The goalkeeper saw that and it must have been so fierce as he was coming down on him. Cross into the box and looked like they might have got that, and that been a bit harder. They probably would have done. Blocked. Their attack blocked, but I'm not sure if that was Ogunby, but what he was doing there, I really don't know. It was Hines, I think. But it's got it clear of defence. Luckily, Riley with the ball. He's been tackled and the referee gives a free kick. It was Ogunby. Ogunby with the cross ball. I'm not sure who he was looking for. He didn't find him. Found Smith Brown. Put us under a lot of pressure. And had it not been for the block there by Leather, who was man marking, we could have been in trouble. I think that free kick was for handball. Farsley not had a bad first half, and they've stolen that ball and we have 2-on-1 here. Could be down to the goalkeeper, and they've got a goal back. Mooney, the scorer. And from looking comfortable, we don't look quite so comfortable now. Let's demand more, which we can do. Not quite sure why we couldn't in the last game. And when we lost that ball, we were struggling to get back, and it was down to Irwin, who didn't quite. Mooney hit that with a nice thing, and then that's just before half time, which gives us a bit of a kick in the guts, as it were. But they have been trying, as you can see, 8 shots, 3 on target. We've had 8 shots, 5 on target, 2 of which have gone in. So just that little bit of edge. But I think if Ogunby had got that 3rd goal, that would have made a huge difference. And they are actually beating us in possession as well. So a little bit of room for... I know things are going well, but you are capable of better. Who is misperforming? Elliot Newby, who wanted to play. He is not having a good game. Let's tell him off, because I am not having this. Point the finger. I'm not happy with your performance today. You told me you would play, and you would play well, because this is just not acceptable at all. Hines not having a good game either. Right, let's start the second half. They get the second half underway. We have to be very careful. Though they're low down in the table, they are very dangerous. Gomfey wins the ball, but puts it straight into touch, which puts us under pressure pretty much from the word go. And they have a corner now. And a goal. So from 2 up, we are at 2-2. And we've lost the track of this game. They're doing from corners what we are totally unable to do. And they are definitely having the better of the game. And we need to do something quick. Newby is coming off. He's now dropped even further, and I'm not happy at all. Right, let's make that change. We need move Ogunby out on that far side. Ogunby and Newby can switch over. Miller can come on for Newby. And we will tell him in no uncertain fashion he's been very poor in this game. To be honest, Hines not having a good game either. Tempted to take him off for O'Malley. We'll do that for now. That is our 3 substitutes, actually, thinking about it. Let's cancel that and go back again. Right. Newby is swapping for Ogunby. And Miller's coming on for Newby. We'll just do that for a minute, because I've forgotten we'd already used 1 substitute. Gumphy out on the far side. We have a free kick. Shenton with the free kick. Cardwell looking for his hat-trick. Just over the top. Leather with the throw into Cardwell, but they've got it away, and they're on a 2-1 again. We've got to get back and defend this very quickly now. Spencer with the shot. He's got the 3rd. We are in danger of losing our first league game here. And I haven't done this before, but I'm about to, and I can't. I want to berate the team. I can now. I would say, as it currently stands, we have actually been winding up for this for a short while, because we've been playing a bit indifferently. Even though we've won games, we have definitely been playing indifferently, and really do feel that that we've been really. Oh, I'm not going to get to now that because it's on a bloody highlight. Yeah, we have been winding for this, and this is somewhat poor. I'm going to change us to attacking because it's not doing it. There is the danger we give this away. And Cardwell gets his hat-trick. Thank goodness for that. That only brings us level, though. And we do need another one now in order to win this game. Cardwell with his hat-trick. 17th goal of the season. And this feels like a long game. They have the ball again, and we're under a lot of pressure here. Really do need to. Cleared by Halls, but only as far as theirs, and this is just the game that we don't want to play. They've got round the Irwin this time, equal to it. Long ball forward, and again we've run out. Spencer, the danger man for us, is inside, blocked by Leather. That could have been 4-3, and then we would have really been in trouble. And coming up to 75 minutes, I think we'll probably make our final change. Right, let's have a quick look. Ogunby's tired on that right side. We haven't got anybody to replace him. Riley not performing particularly well. Let's bring Ball on for Riley as our final change and see if he can squeeze that winning goal. As we've gone to a bit more attacking now. Leather to Gymphy, and this is exactly the position. Well tackled by Halls. Leather, Halls, and it's gone over the top to Cardwell, and as long as he's onside, that's the ball in. Miller back inside, it's gonna miss it. Shenton back to Collins. Collins with a second attempt, but only at the goalkeeper this time. Eesh. Really thought with an open goal there we were players in abundance, but couldn't do anything with it, and that's going to be the story of our day. And I was really thinking Hereford early on. Oh, ball straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, Hereford against Farsley, I was really sort of thinking them out for only drawing with them, and then we were 2 goals up, and I was thinking, well, okay, we're doing something they can't. It ball's in here. He's missed. I think this is going to be the story of our day, and I think all we can do realistically is just to hope that we can secure this as a draw. I'm tempted now to go to balanced. Oh my goodness me. Right. I think with it set as it is, I think let's go to balanced, because we do need to hold on to this. We are in danger of losing if we're not careful. Collins with a header down to Cardwell. Can Cardwell get a fourth? Gymphy's missed, got round the tackle. Inside to Ogunby. Ogunby with a cross in. Miller. And he's missed now. How many chances do we need? Ogunby to Miller, and Miller just wide of that post. We've had more shots on target, equal amount of shots. The XG suggests that we've been in a far better position to score, which makes it even more amazing that they've actually got 3. Shenton now out to Ogunby. Ogunby, he's got the cross in. Was more of a speculative shot, I think, than a cross. And that is the end of the game. And we've survived the onslaught that was Farsley. Yeah, I think simply put, that was not good enough. And point the finger, we did. So we are now just 8 points clear at the top from Hereford, and we don't want too many like that to set us on the wrong road and back down the table. We want to really get this in front. Cardwell had a good game, so we put our arm around him. And Fylde unbeaten run comes to an end. And that's pretty much where we are. Hopefully, by the time we come back, we will have sorted out the issues that we've got with the takeover, and we can get back on to bringing some players in. Schedule-wise, the next game that we will be looking at will be down here in mid-February. Chester and Fylde, 2 home games just there, will be our next episode. So look out for that. We've got a lot of away games between now and then. Boston, Darlington, York. And that will be a cracking game. Telford. So Chester and Fylde are our games that we're going to come back for in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with future episodes and all new series as they come out. New episodes are currently released every Wednesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. on this particular series, and why not follow me at Twitter, on Twitter at JustOffside2 for all the updates of this channel, new series, etc, etc. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode, which will be episode 6, I think.